Hey team, Coach Julia here. Wanted to make a quick video for your training today. I'm here to talk to you about social media, kind of the do's and don'ts, and kind of a little bit about what I've learned just from trial and error. I love social media. It's one of my favorite things about the business, and like I said, trial and error is key, and the sooner you get started and just eliminate the fear of posting, the sooner you have more success with it. So social media, what will it do for your business? It's going to, one, build your network. It's going to build up your contact list. It's going to build up your kind of repertoire with, Beachbody, and, you're going to be more visible as a coach. That's good. And it's also going to build your brand. I have a brand. I like to call myself Jules Fit for Life. It's my page name. It's my Instagram name. I didn't want to be just Julia Alba. Changed it up. It was a nickname. So I'm building my brand. So those are just two things that, building your business will do. And ultimately it could, it could result in challenge pack sales. It could result in new coaches. It's going to do all of that. So this training, I want to talk to you about what works and what doesn't work. So what works? Motivation is key, right? We get paid to be motivational. In our challenge groups, we provide support, accountability, and motivation. So I do a lot of, Mondays, I do Motivation Monday, even on Wednesday. I mean, all throughout the week, I do something. And even if it's just you checking in with a workout photo, which also works really well, and say what day you're on, that's going to inspire somebody else to maybe get up and move that day or to do a workout. You will be surprised once you start getting the habit of doing that. You'll get people that comment on your photos or, that say, good job, keep going, or they message you, or when you reach out to them to form them, they'll be like, oh, I see your stuff all the time, great work, it's so inspiring, and it really kind of hits home when that happens. It's a nice feeling. So those both work. Workout pictures, motivation. Food and recipes work well too. They work for some people, I guess I should say. They might not work for everybody. Just kind of depends, and that's where you will learn from, trying it a few times. Workout pictures, like I said. Sorry, I got my notes here. I'm skipping around. Simple questions, that's going to increase your engagement, which is really good on Facebook, as well as Instagram and Twitter. The more people that engage with you on your posts will increase the amount of eyeballs you get on a post. So on Facebook, one simple tip that I would recommend doing, so say someone comments on your check-in for your, day 27 or whatever it is, and they say something. They might not even ask a question. Definitely go back and like the comment. And then right away, go back and comment and tag them and say, thanks, so-and-so, and tag their name. That is going to continue to show up on more people's timelines because it shows that that's a popular post and that people want to see that. So Facebook's going to push it on top of other people's news feeds. So just a little tip for Facebook purposes. And then, so really what works is value. You want to show that you have something valuable to say each and every day. We don't post, stupid videos on Facebook that, yes, every once in a while, like a funny video is okay. That could be, provide some humor for somebody, but stuff that's negative, we don't like to do. You always want to show positivity, and even if it's a bad day, yes, you can show, you don't have to be all butterflies and rainbows every day, but show the positive outlook of it, of that day. So really create value is important, and you obviously saw in Janelle Summers' video where they talk about this more. Another thing you want to do is be consistent with your posts. I like to post 3 times a day, at a minimum 3 times a day. And this is on Instagram. I push all of my Instagrams to Twitter and to Facebook. And because I have a like page, I also post on my personal page, other things that aren't always Beachbody related, which is another good point. You don't always have to post workout stuff. You can post about who you are. This is about building your brand. And yes, your brand now involves Beachbody, but it doesn't have to become Beachbody, or Beachbody doesn't have to become you, if that makes sense. You are still who you are, and Beachbody is just becoming a small portion of your life. So incorporate it that way, and don't be the coach that 24/7 is Miss Healthy, Mr. On top of the game all of the time. You can talk about other things. So just to get that point across. But consistency is key. 3 times a day. You even notice when you start to post at the same time every day, you'll get more eyeballs. You'll notice, oh, if I post at 8 a.m., all of these busy moms are already off to work and they don't see my posts. But if I post at right after my workout, say I work out at 5:30 and I post at 6, more people will see it. More people are liking, more people comment. You kind of find your niche that you want to follow and to stay consistent with that. So that's for what works and what doesn't work. Who I follow. We are going to ask you to follow 5 of your favorite top coaches, so you can kind of learn from what they're doing and how they word things, what type of information they give out. So here are my 5. Anita Myron, she's I think number 3 in the business right now. Janelle Summers, she's always very high up in the business as well. This one named Fit Mom and then _ Fit Brit. She's fun. She actually has a Snapchat, so I follow her on Snapchat, and I really like her Instagram page as well. But that's Brittany Powers. Amy Silverman, really cool. She actually moved to Puerto Rico because of Beachbody, so I like following her. She's on Snapchat as well. And then Melanie Mitro, of course, the number 1 for 2014. I follow her. And a whole bunch more. So don't have to limit yourself to 5, but I wanted to share my 5 with you. And of course, I follow Beachbody programs. Every program has their own like page. Beachbody, in general has their like page. Shakeology has a like page. The Boost, I think, even have a like page. So I follow those as well to stay on top of news, and, they provide content that I know the blog does on Twitter. I like their posts, and we all post their stuff in our challenge groups, so that's also good to follow as well. One word of warning with those, and what we're going to go into next, is how you don't want to just share a status from either any of those top coaches or any of the workout programs. There's a certain time that, yes, that's okay, but you have to be mindful of when that's okay. Sharing just like a status, like a promotional status, or, a brand new workout is going on sale. I don't even like to do those anymore. If you just click, the share button, the reason why is because that is not going to get as many eyeballs as a post that you put out there with your own picture in it, with maybe a little caption on it that says, Hammer and Chisel finally on sale, or, a picture of your own box of Shakeology that just came in the mail, and, with your own writing on it. That is going to show better on Facebook, and it's going to show up on more people's timelines because it's not just a shared item. So be careful of that. Another thing you don't want to do is just copy and paste, one of the top coaches' statuses and just, repeat on and then type it in as your own. You have to make it your own. You can, keep most of the content there, but you can't plagiarize. So just keep that in mind. So just be mindful of all of that. And then I think that was all I had for you guys. If you guys have any questions or want to, take any of my posts and you follow me as well, just again, remember, don't hit share and make it your own. And that goes for, I know Kayla's always said you can kind of use her for inspiration, as well as, any of the people on the other teams that we're connected with, Goal Crushers or anybody over there. And I'm excited. Make sure you post below your 5 top coaches that you go out and find on Facebook or Instagram, even Twitter. You can follow them on all platforms. And make sure you comment below who you're following. And if you have any questions, make sure you comment below as well. So have a great night. Thank you.